Hey y'all, it's DJ Kitty.
And Miss Morningstar.
And you are tuned into Our Plugs, a community connection, where culture, commerce, and community come together on one powerful platform.
Absolutely. This is a show that connects Black and minority-owned businesses, nonprofit organizations, entrepreneurs, community leaders, and change makers all in one place. We don't just talk, we build, we uplift, and we plug you into the resources that help our community grow.
Yep. From business ownership and financial empowerment to mental health, education, arts, culture, and justice. This is a space where real conversations meet real solutions.
I know that's right. So wherever you're listening, whether it's from home, at work, or on the move, stay locked in because you're officially plugged into Our Plugs, the community connection.
Now let's get into today's show. Good morning, Holly Springs, Mississippi. Good morning, Memphis, Tennessee. Good morning to our radio listeners out there. Today is Thursday. We are almost to the weekend, and tomorrow is what? Juneteenth. A true celebration. I cannot wait to be with you guys live. I also want to say good evening to our family and friends on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being a part of our journey. We appreciate you for tuning in and leaving your comments, tapping the screen, sharing the live, getting others engaged. We appreciate you for being here. All right, so we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. That's your reminder to drink your 16 ounces of water as soon as you wake up. Take your morning medication, as well as your vitamins, and eat your delicious breakfast. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Also, we want to remind you guys to have a good day because you deserve it. Today, we have Political Tea with The Real Duce, and we have a special guest filling in for DJ today. That's Incognito Denim. They're up next. Right now, we are in for some positive affirmations that we need, especially in these trying times. Good morning, Miss Morningstar, my little sister, the affirmation queen. Hey, honey.
Hello. Happy Thursday, everybody. Good morning. Welcome in. We are right there, y'all. I see it.
I see it too.
The weekend is there. Some of us have 72 hours. Some of us only have 48. But whatever it is, enjoy your weekend. Get ready. Get prepped. And tomorrow's Juneteenth. Did I hear you say Juneteenth? Yeah, it's a whole holiday, y'all. So we are excited about talking to y'all on Juneteenth, okay? So y'all make sure y'all stay ready and be ready to call in and talk to us, okay? All right. So affirmations for today. Affirmations to release negative energy. So a lot of that going on, y'all.
Ooh, baby, you better get into it.
We seem like everywhere we go, every time we wake up, we surrounded by it. Do you feel like you're suffocating in it? Because I do. It's just a lot. So releasing negative energy affirmations are empowering statements. It's designed to help you break free from stress, worry, and limiting beliefs. By repeating these daily, you can shift your mindset towards peace, resilience, and actionable positivity. Letting go of negative thoughts is like such a huge physical release. A profound sense of well-being washes over you. You've been wearing a heavy lead suit, and when you can step out of it and float onwards. So we're going to do that by using affirmations. So let's give these few affirmations that I came across a try, and hopefully it'll pull some of that stress off of your back, because I know it's heavy. Y'all. Number 1, abandon old habits and choose new positive ones. Let go of impatience and trust in God's plan. I choose the content of my life. Obstacles are now falling away easily. I no longer resist the lessons I'm learning. Other people do not control my emotions. I do. I'm filled with positive action. I release things that no longer serve me. I welcome positivity into my life. I'm at peace with what is happening. Today is a clean slate. I am gentle with myself and others. I release the need to replay situations in my head. Today, I welcome health and happiness. I transform negative energy into love and light. I forgive myself and release my worries to the Creator. And finally, you can't be both awesome and negative. So be awesome, y'all.
Absolutely. I love that.
Yeah. And that's your affirmation.
Excuse me. Those were some positive affirmations that we all need to hear. Just one second. Let me clear my throat.
Go ahead. Yeah, you can't be both, y'all. So you got to choose one. And I'm going to choose to be awesome because negativity it just don't sit right with me.
No, it doesn't. And it shouldn't sit right with anybody. We've got
Mm-mm.
enough going on. So you got to find the positive,
You
even when you're
do.
in the midst of a storm. And we all know how those storms feel. If everything was always great, then you wouldn't even recognize when life is good. So you got to take the good with the bad, but don't let the bad get you down. That is the most important. And I thank you, sister, because yes, we are all going through our own trials and tribulations.
That indeed.
Ah, yes, we are. But remember, we are above ground versus below. So we always have an opportunity to make changes that we do not want to deal with.
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right, let's get into this weather. Finally, the rain has cleared up in Texas, but we are in for the heat. Now, that's how it goes. We go from rain, a lot of rain every single year. We have maybe three, maybe a week full of rain, and then here comes the heat. Here comes the hot as heck. Holly Springs today, you have a high of 84, a low of 70 with a I'm sorry, what feels like temperatures 90 during the day, 79 at night, with a 54% chance of rain. Winds are out of the south southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Today there's going to be some localized showers, but not anything major. Take your umbrella, take your raincoats, and slow down while you're driving. Humidity is high during the day and very high at night. Memphis, Tennessee, today you have a high of 86, a low of 71. Feels like 95 during the day, 82 at night, with a 61% chance of rain. Winds are out of the southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Today it's going to be cloudy during the morning and thunderstorms, scattered thunderstorms throughout the afternoon and evening. Be careful out there, folks. Humidity is high during the day and very high at night. H-Town, Houston. Yeah, the rain has let up on us. High today of 93, a low of 81. Feels like 110 degrees. Childish. Childish.
I mean, who lives like this,
Oh,
y'all?
why?
Who decided that that's what it's about? I mean, I don't get it. I don't
I
get
don't get it
Houston.
either. I don't either. We have a low today of 89. Hot. Do you hear me?
It's
With a
ridiculous.
24%, yes, 24% chance of rain. Excuse me. Winds are out of the south at 10 to 20 miles per hour. It's going to be sunny, hot. Yeah, it's sunny and hot is in the
When
forecast.
I say I walked out in the morning and
It was a tsunami.
it was like, am I walking into the oven? What? It's like 6 in the morning. Am I walking into the oven?
Yeah, it's hot.
I mean, it was that hot at 6 a.m.
And then it started storming. So my drive into the office was pretty wet. And I saw a few accidents. That's why I always remind people,
Yeah,
please
that
slow down.
happens next. Yeah.
Yeah, please slow down. Humidity will be
Hmm.
high today during the day and very high, muggy, and just it's going to be feel like a swamp this evening. And that's how it goes, down here in H-Town. 110 degrees. I'm not with it. I am not with it. But hey, I prefer the heat over the snow any day. So I'm just going to take my wins when I can. That's your weather for today,
You better
folks.
say
Slow
that.
down. Okay, slow down.
Yeah.
Don't drown. Check and make sure that your tire pressures are okay. And if you can stay at home in the rain. Stay at home, open up the windows, maybe put on some nice jazz music, and have you a something. Let's just say something good to drink, whatever that choice. Mine would be coffee or water, but maybe I may have a cocktail. I don't know. Maybe one day. Who knows? That's your weather. Let's get into it, sis. The news that you can use. Mm, mm, mm.
I want to get into this. I got something it's gonna make you chuckle, and then it's gonna just make you say, "How stupid are they? They stupid.
Stupid.
They so stupid." And y'all know what I'm talking about when I say it like that. Stupid. I'm talking about MAGA. Okay. So, and by the way, happy Pride Month, y'all, to all my LGBTQ brothers and sisters out there. Happy Pride Month. So 3 of the San Francisco Giant players decided that this is the baseball players decided, they have hats that have a rainbow on it, happy Pride Month, and the players wrote on the cap a Bible verse, Genesis 9:12-16, and the verse that I don't know what they thought the verse said, but it wasn't what they thought. It wasn't what they thought.
There you go.
It actually is a verse where God's promise to Noah. Remember Noah and the ark?
Mm-hmm.
He promises to Noah establishing the rainbow as an eternal sign of his covenant. And it signifies that he will never, ever destroy the earth again by water, by flood.
Yeah, by flood.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that is what the symbolization of the rainbow is. I love rainbow colors.
Me too. I love rainbows.
Rainbows have never been offensive to me. Have never given me issues. I think they're pretty and colorful. Yeah. And matter of fact, I enjoy buying rainbow stuff because it does not tell me who I am. Yes. So apparently they, thought it was something else and thought they was flexing, but got themselves in a little trouble because writing on their caps is violating the league's uniform policy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. These conservative Christians, when y'all gonna learn?
That's what happens when you won't mind your business.
When you gonna learn?
That's what happens when you just won't mind your business.
I mean, how easy is it to mind your business, kid?
Maybe it is hard for them to mind their business. Maybe they have something going on within themselves that makes it just about impossible for these people to mind their business. Maybe it's a genetic disorder.
It's something.
I think maybe we need to study this, because I'm thinking that maybe it is a genetic disorder that's going on with white people. Okay. Yeah. That they can't mind their own business because every single day is something. Every day.
Can't do it.
Y'all just as bad as Frumpy. Every single day we got to turn on the radio, turn on the news, and y'all done did something else.
And he showed his natural boo-boo behind, but we'll get into that. Because he just showed he to the world, baby. To the world. He just showed it all. Just how embarrassing it is to have such a ignoramus. I'm making that up. Person.
You ain't making up nothing. You ain't making up nothing. He done showed his tail once again.
Talk in front of the G7, the world. I mean, it's just embarrassing. I ain't gonna even get into it because I'm pretty sure my brother gonna come up here. They gonna get up here and talk about it. I'm sure they gonna have something to talk about. So.
Every day we deal with this single day. I promise you, it is a genetic disorder. Can't nobody tell me different. It is a genetic disorder. And it needs to be studied. We need some scientists to
study this.
Yeah, study it.
I don't know if it's a cure, but
I don't know.
It might be a treatment plan. It might be a treatment plan that we can start offering. I mean, we might have to capitalize off of this. Let's talk off air, because I'm just saying we may have to capitalize off of this condition.
Anywho, yeah, I agree with you, sis. We may need to
We may have
capitalize.
to. We may have to.
Um, I have one. I have a follow up. Okay,
Oh, okay.
I have a follow up to a story that we talked about a couple weeks ago. You know, the federal judge who had she was engaging in some things with the deputy, the chief
Oh,
of
the
police.
hollering lady.
Yeah, the one that was,
Okay.
yeah, the married deputy. You know, married judges,
Hollering lady.
judge, and oh Lord, yeah. So we have an update. Federal judge who had noisy badonkadonk. I'm just going. I don't want to say that on the radio. Was caught
Whoop
in
the whoop
chambers,
the
but
whoop.
what they was
Won't the
baby
won't.
knocking the walls down anyway in chambers. Apologizes as impeachment push intensifies. Girl, you're about to lose your
They gonna
whole
impeach you?
job over a man that ain't even your husband. You, and it wasn't just one time that this had happened in the courthouse that you decided that y'all couldn't wait until y'all got to wherever y'all wanted to have these activities happening in the courthouse, in her chambers. Yeah. So a federal judge in Georgia has apologized to former law clerks for harmful, offensive, and unprofessional behavior amid allegations that she had engaged in sexual activity with the high-ranking uniformed police officer in her office during working hours and within earshot of staff. Anybody, the people on the street could have heard her hollering.
Baby, they heard her around the corner because the way she was hollering, I was like, girl, is you okay?
Are you, girl, are you good?
Is you straight?
You in there, do we need to call 911 or what? The apology comes as two House Republicans from Georgia have filed articles of impeachment for U.S. District Judge Eleanor Ross. You deserve better than to have your experience marred by my own offensive conflict, Ross, who serves in the Northern District of Georgia, wrote in a letter last week, adding that her actions were wrong and there is no excuse. And in her previous letter to the clerk was entirely deficient, as I did not take full accountability for my actions and I failed to give you the apology that you deserve.
Kitty, now, how long does it take to become a lawyer? And then how much longer does it take to become a judge?
A judge. You wasted all those years and that experience, and you gave it up for what? For
man, I'm just saying that's a long haul to actually become a judge.
And instead of you appreciating the fact that you've made it to this position as a Black woman in America,
girl,
you in there letting somebody put you through there,
through the walls.
It
ain't even your husband.
It is not even your
now
husband.
You just immoral. You just an
embarrassed. I mean, honey, good luck to you, ma'am. I'm not gonna
I ain't gonna even say I hope you beat it. I don't know. It might be time for you to go.
It might be.
Because we don't trust you.
You don't have enough discernment.
Nobody scream that
no.
Something wrong with you.
You don't have enough discernment not to know that any activity such as that should be experienced in privacy. I mean, I get it, but no, I don't. Ma'am. And that's not,
I mean,
and you're married.
When you holler like that, I can't trust you.
I can't trust you.
That means you like to over exaggerate. Anyway. You might be fake and fraudulent. And people come in your courtroom, you can't be trusted.
I can't with you, Miss Morningstar. I cannot. Anywho, that's the update I wanted to give. She apologized to the law clerks, but they're trying to impeach her. Now they impeached Bill Clinton. I'm sorry. They impeached Bill Clinton for acting up in the White House. They want to impeach this lady for acting up in the courthouse. When they gonna impeach Trump? What we waiting on? They want to impeach everybody. When they gonna get to the man with the swollen ankles, dead hands, and the leprosy on his neck? When they gonna get to
It's
him?
taking them so long. Why they keep giving him a mic? Who keep letting him talk?
What did he say this time, sis? What happened this time?
I want my brothers to get up here and talk about because I don't want to still know.
Yeah, let's go
got
ahead
the
and bring
news
the
you can
brothers up.
use. All I can say is JD. He snitched on you. He already said it's your fault. If this stuff go wrong, it's on you, JD. He put it out there to the world. I'm gonna go ahead and bring them on up.
Bring our brothers on up.
Bring our
Yes,
brothers up. Yeah, it's on you, JD. If this stuff don't go right, it is JD, and he said just like that, JD, it's your fault, JD, if it don't go right. I promise you that's how he said it.
Yeah, that's how he always says. He's got to put a 10 on a 2 all the time. But good morning, Denim, Incognito Denim. Welcome to the show. It's his first debut. Good morning, brother Real. Do say Papi. Are we gonna act like we got some sensitive? You can go ahead and come off mute. See, you already starting and you on mute. You already starting and you're on mute. You got to come off mute first. Look at his face. There we go.
I am sick of this. All I was trying to say was good morning to my people in Holly Springs and Memphis and your people in Houston. That's all I wanted.
What's up, Duce?
What's up?
Hey, another day, another day. Listen, y'all talking about some stuff I don't think I quite heard about. So listen.
What?
I'm gonna let y'all.
Your
It's
boy
really.
was cutting up at that G Summit. Come on in.
Oh, nah, yeah.
Incognito. I can't.
Come on in,
Denim,
Denim.
I can't hear you. Say something else again.
Unmute your mic.
No,
Is your
I
mic
can't.
muted?
No, his mic's not muted. Go out, drop, and come right back.
Yeah.
So hit the arrow at the bottom that says it'll leave the show and come back.
Yeah.
Yes, he'll be right back. But
So now I did hear that old boy. He was over there. He was talking a little spicy over there.
what's he
Cash
talking?
money. He was talking cash money-ish.
Where's
He was.
Papi? What he
I
say?
heard he was putting everybody on Front Street. He done put his boy Benny on Front Street. Everybody. So now I will say this. Now, if this thing keeps going on between him and the Israeli administration over there and they fall all the way out, I will finally give Donald Trump credit for doing something. Because we should have been stopped messing with them.
A long time ago. We should have never started. Go ahead, Denim. Do you have your microphone on?
On your laptop?
On your laptop? Turn it on. See if you have it on.
Can you hear me now?
Yep,
we
we
can.
can now.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Who are you, and how are you connected to the team?
So, I am Denim, and I'm out here in Florida, 52 years old, right? I jumped on a live one day, ran across DJ, the illustrious DJ, and we had a bit of a disagreement, but the conversation was intellectual, and we found out that we have more commonality than not, especially when it comes to politics in this current administration. So it was smooth sailing for there. We were vibing on live, and then I started hanging around a little bit too much. Like the third wheel with Duce and BabyDee right now. I became their producer, and we talk politics almost 24/7.
Love it. Love it.
Nice.
He is part of the radical left.
It
Y'all
is.
know.
There is not a radical left. We're only
I'm so
progressive.
tired of this.
I am so tired of him. Every chance he get, and DJ's not here. We should have DJ come in the room at least.
She in the comments.
Hey.
In the comments, girl.
Hey, but that's my brother. I wouldn't trade him for the world. You tell him to show up, he gonna show up.
He's gonna show up. That's what it's about.
Yes,
That's how we built this community. We show up for each other. Let's take a quick commercial break really quick. Got to pay some bills. Take the break, and then we can come back and get into it. Now, let me tell you, Holly Springs, Memphis, and our listening audience, Denim and Real together. I wish Baby D was here. They give an amazing show, and I love that they do a deep dive into what's going on, and I appreciate all three of them, but both of these gentlemen or this morning. All right. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
Advertising with Our Plugs. The Community Connection opens doors to a whole new ballgame. Radio advertising is affordable, powerful, and puts your business directly in front of the people who want to support you. Plus, customers can easily find and connect with you anytime through our online directory. If you're ready to grow your brand, expand your reach, and stay connected to the community, sign up today. Visit ourplugs.com and register now. That's ourplugs.com. Plug into your community.
The next one.
Carter's Caring Hands is here to serve the communities here in Kalamazoo, Grand Rapids, Battle Creek, as well as Southfield, Michigan. We also go out into the unhoused community, serve the community with care bags. Low-income families, our senior citizens, and our veterans with fresh food baskets each and every day, because no one should choose medication over food. We are here to serve you. Your community is our community, and our community is one community. From our hands to your hand.
Do you relate to the phrase, "Don't let the pretty face fool you"? That's the motto behind our Pretty Gangster hoodie. I myself am not a people person, so we have a hoodie for that too. Our hoodies do the talking, so you don't have to. Want someone to read your hoodie and think, "Yep, I feel the exact same way"? Or do you want to teach someone how to pray and thank God? Then head on over to our...
You're locked in to WKRA 92.7, the voice of the community. And listen, 2026 is all about showing up and shining. That is why we rock with Morningstar Boutique by Tam, where fashion meets confidence, purpose, and style. From everyday chic to head-turning statement pieces to some fly arm candy, Morningstar has it all. And while you're shopping, tap into the community. Discover Black-owned and minority-owned businesses at ourplugs.com. Also, check out MorningstarBoutiqueByTam.com, where your light owns your style.
Remember, Iran doesn't have a choice in a lot of this because we destroyed so much. And I'll give you a quick math equation. Okay, maybe they do end up getting $20 billion, let's say. Let's say we're still $300 to $500 billion ahead, considering we destroyed their Navy, destroyed their Air Force, destroyed all those nuclear facilities I already spoke about, their steel manufacturing, their drone manufacturing, and so many other things. We destroyed all that and closed their ports. We're pretty far ahead.
So we destroyed everything, and we're going to pay them to rebuild it all, pay them to open the strait that was already open for free. And at the same time, people here in the district can't afford to eat, can't afford their health care, and can't afford rent. Got it. If that don't make sense to you either, please consider supporting my campaign. Go to BernardTaylorForCongress.com. Let's bring some change here to Florida.
What's up, everybody? Scott Cologne, District Attorney and candidate for the United States Senate for the great state of Mississippi. I had a great time talking about my campaign with the crew at the Community Connection morning radio show. I'm running because Mississippi matters. Our families are paying more for less, and our rural hospitals are under serious threat. I spent my career fighting for my community, and I'll bring that same fight to Washington. Folks in the Holly Springs area and the worldwide should check out our convo and visit cologneforsenate.com because Mississippi matters.
And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7, The Change. We're here today with Political Tea with TheRealdussepapi and our special guest, Incognito Denim. And today we are getting into politics. All right, Real. let's let our guest start us off since he's new to the panel. Let's let our
So
guest start us off. Go ahead.
I want to piggyback off of Morningstar when she broke down that he's out here at this G7 talking extremely reckless, right? So there's this one clip floating around of him describing his conversation with the Iranian leaders and how they were talking about Obama. And he's saying he gave them billions of dollars to try to pay the problem to go away. And you know what they said to me? They said to me, he was a stupid son of a. And he said this out loud, 4 words on display at the G7. And these other international leaders are just sitting down there listening, and they have to listen to his bullshit. But if you would have saw their faces,
yeah, keep going. We'll bleep it out.
If you would have saw their faces, you would have understood that they felt like we felt. The embarrassment that this man has provided to this country and our people is insane.
Yeah.
Every single
I'm telling you, they were embarrassed for us. Like, is this really happening? First of all, they don't care. And then he went on his rant about, how elections, he basically, our democracy, he tore us down as a country, how our elections are unfair, they're illegal, and, all these things about his own country. And you know how that makes us look to these other leaders? They looking at us like, just like that right there.
But y'all know what? Hopefully these other leaders weren't taking this guy serious. This is the same guy that when everybody walked this way, he walked that way. They had to grab him twice and say, go this way. So listen, this
I
guy.
think it's more of an embarrassment. Like, how did y'all let this happen to the United States? Like, at what point did y'all become so weak and so vulnerable that you let a person, an imbecile like this, get up and talk and ramble? And I had to do a picture of Marco Rubio because I think he was sedated. I think he was on something because he was just.
They all are. They don't.
He was like a zombie.
Right. So let me say this: the American people didn't allow this. We know how he got in that seat.
Say that. Please say it.
We did not allow it.
We didn't. We definitely.
I'm gonna tell you who allowed it. Let me just get it out really quick. Racism. The mere fact that these mediocre white men, and I won't just say white, I will say mediocre people who are racist against Black people. Y'all saw Barack Hussein Obama and lost your minds. Yeah. And you put a clown in the White House. So when you don't have food to feed your family, or your electric bill, your gas bill, your water bill, when you can't make ends meet, you go look in that mirror and you go and cash out on your racism. See how far that gets you.
Oh, it was racism and money.
Oh, of course.
Can I sprinkle a little jealousy in there too?
Oh, jealousy.
Because jealousy is all through that thing, baby. If I ain't never seen a group of people so jealous of us. Oh.
Yeah. But we gonna get more into how the Obamas are handling things recently. We know what happened at UFC, but we're gonna touch on that in a minute. I told y'all, when I have something, I like to start the live off with a positive. So with that being said, in this crazy world we live in, there is a 13-year-old, Joshua Suited. He became the youngest person accepted to Morehouse, even younger than Dr. King himself. Right. So he plans to study international affairs and plans to be a developmental engineer. So you go, young King. Keep rising.
Yeah, you ready for our Sharon?
All right, so
they better get ready. Go ahead.
So I got one. We're gonna do positives today. So I just read that Obama's presidential library is officially open, and he's having his grand opening, and he invited every living president with the exception of Trump. Trump is not invited. So I
I
just want to
think,
throw that out there.
yeah, I think the grand opening is on Juneteenth, then.
Yeah.
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 That's so
That's
funny to
beautiful.
me. I love it. I love the petty.
So happy.
Keep being petty. Can we get a little more petty, more pettiness?
Please,
Because
can
I
y'all
love
pick up the petty, please?
Pick
I
it up a
love
little.
it.
Absolutely. So, ladies and gentlemen, Denim, this is number 5 on that list. I want to address the elephant in the room.
Uh-oh.
And especially since we are talking to people in Memphis and say Holly Springs. And I'm sure you may have heard about it. There was a 1-year-old, Cohen Wiley, who was gunned down by police in front of a Walmart in Senatobia, Mississippi, and that's about 40 miles south of Memphis. Guys, this stuff is getting crazy. It's getting out of hand.
By a police officer while in the
Yes.
lap of his mother sitting in the car.
Because they
Yes.
claim to be trying to catch a
Shoplifter.
shoplifter. I mean,
So merchandise is more important than lives.
you have to use your pew to get a shoplifter.
A
You
woman
just
with a
don't
child.
count it in your lost inventory and keep it moving.
So it was the 2 women and the baby, and I guess, Walmart said they were shoplifting, and from what I understand, allegedly it was diapers, but from also what I've been told, they weren't shoplifting at all. They just refused to show their receipt on the way out the door.
So you.
So police were called. When the police arrived, the women were getting in the car, and then they said the women drove towards the police, and then they started firing on the car. And one of the women, the mother of the friend of the child's mother, was hit, and she's in critical condition. And the baby, 1-year-old Cohen Wiley, was unalive. They have been protesting, big time. They was protesting down at the city hall in the town and in front of the Walmart. But sometimes God does what he does. While they were protesting recently in front of that Walmart, the cops decided they wanted to deploy tear gas on the crowd. And they shot it upwind. It blew right back in their face.
Look at God. Look
But
at God.
but yeah,
Just blowing that right back at them.
so like I said, and we say on our lives, at this point, unless it is essential items, stuff you need to survive, we need to stop spending our money with these people until they learn to understand and respect who we are and our money. If they don't respect our money, they don't respect us, we probably shouldn't be shopping there.
Say that again.
Um,
Say that.
Agreed.
Stop spending your money with people who would rather see you unalived than walk in their store. Please.
and then we, a lot of us are still paying into federal taxes. The same money that they send to people like ICE, police departments, the National Guard, the military, to do nefarious stuff on behalf of this administration. People, wake up. We got to cut it out. I mean, like right now, we're being our own worst enemy.
Let me say something to that real, okay? Really quick. Now, we started this directory. We have a directory where Black and minority business owners can put their businesses in the directory. We have this directory so that we can support our own people. If you are a business owner and you are a Black person, a person of color, please put your business into ourplugs with an S.com, just like our show, ourplugs.com. Put your business in there, because at this point, it is time for us to stop giving these heathens, these savages, our money to unalive us. It's time. We have
So
the tools. Let's use them. Oh, this makes me so upset. Go
so let me ask y'all this, and before we move on, how do you guys think we change the culture of how we're living to get people to condition to stop spending money? Because they know they can count on black people to come in, shop, and buy the best of the best. How do we change that culture between people our age and our children?
We have to make it a trend. Think about it. America is full of trends. We are full. We have a nation full of people who we pretty much follow each other. You know, if something pops off, then everybody kind of goes that way. So we have to
Mm-hmm.
make it trending. We have to make it attractive enough so that people will stop entertaining those who don't want to. They don't even want us in their stores. They
Right.
don't want us anywhere around them. So let's make it a trend.
I mean,
We got to start talking too. I feel like we
right.
Yes.
got to start sharing. We need to network and tell each other about each other's businesses. Like Kitty just said, that's why we have a whole directory, because it's a
Right.
national directory where you can shop anywhere. If you got a business that's in that directory, no matter where you are within the United States, you can go to that directory, go look for a black owned, minority owned business, and go patronize them instead of patronizing the other people.
Yes.
Right.
We
So
gotta do that.
We have got to. We Something's got to give, though. Real seriously, something
yeah,
has to give, because if it doesn't, well, it'll be. Think about it like this: in the past, our ancestors had to stick together closely before the internet, before um, uh, you know, um, us being able to shop online. They were in the same area and they shopped amongst themselves.
It
We
was
have
real
got to take the
community.
same step, yes, the same steps, and shop amongst ourselves, because why are we continuing to buy into these people who continue to hurt us?
right. So not only are we buying from them, consider the fact that consider all the money that we've been robbed out of from stolen patents and everything else, stuff that we've invented that makes this country what it is now.
Hmm.
We've been robbed of those patents. And then the rest of the money we're willfully given
Giving
to
it
them.
away. Hmm. There's a comment on Facebook. There's a comment on TikTok right now by Jonas. Jonas said, "We tried that. We can't get enough people to participate." Let me tell you how we can. Everybody, it's 77 people on this live. Each one of you put our plug, text it to 5 people. Text it to 5 people. Shop at ourplugs.com, or 5 businesses, black owned businesses or minority owned businesses. Send it to the ones that you know, and we build together. That's all it's going to take. It's going to take us to stop holding it in and saying, well, we tried that, it's not going to work, and start saying, you know what, I heard about this. Let me pass this on to my family. Let me pass this on to my church members. Let me pass this on to my community. And let's build our community. We can all talk about it all day long, but until we do something else, it's just a
Right.
bunch of talk.
Yeah.
But and sadly, this thing could pop off just like that, just depending on who puts the word out. And that's the sad part.
Yep.
We shouldn't have to have somebody we consider a hero to say things to make things happen. We should not have to have people to tell us to save our own lives.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But eventually we'll get it. But anyways, hey, how'd you like that birthday bash, DJ Kitty?
Please stop playing with me, real.
80 years old, baby. UFC on the White House lawn. They had motorbikes. They have turned the White House into a hillbilly heaven. But anyways, in the midst of all of this stuff, we had the infamous fighter who decided to just randomly, in the midst of being in a fight, have the presence of mind to call the former first lady a man.
Your mama.
Can you imagine how much black excellence is eating you up for you to be in the middle of a fight and you just decide you just gotta say on national TV
He love her.
Yeah.
that the former first lady is a
Is a
man?
man. Didn't even thank anybody, didn't thank God, didn't thank his coaches, didn't thank
He in
anybody.
love, y'all.
First thing that came out his mouth was something disparaging about another black woman. Sir.
From a decade ago, I might add. Decade later,
Sir.
she's living rent free in their heads.
They
Right.
can't let her go. Can't let her go. That's how they are with us, y'all. Just think about it. Think about your whole life. They just can't let us go. They can't fathom. We go over here, they walk over there. What y'all doing? I mean, we go this way, they go that way. They
Right.
peeping through their blinds. They come up to your hair is so pretty. How do you get it like that? They want to touch our hair.
Can
They
I
want to
touch
touch
you?
our
Some kind of
skin.
pet.
They so mesmer. It's weird. It's weird. And
Miss
this guy,
Morningstar.
do say this guy wasn't even. He was not even a white man.
He was
Right.
Miss Morningstar.
That makes it even worse.
Yes,
When you're black, you're never
you're never
alone.
alone.
You're never alone.
But hey, we have some self-hating blacks, and we all have came across them, especially on my live. So we know they exist, and they're gonna say the same crazy foolishness that these racist white people would say because they have now assimilated themselves to white.
They're mediocre as well. Plain and
Right.
simple. They're just as mediocre.
But yeah, I just want to know if you watched the fights and all of that good stuff. Um, I'm sure you enjoyed it. Um, she disappeared. Denim.
What's up? What's up?
What's going on with this Iran peace deal, and what does it consist of? And how
Hey,
much is it gonna cost us?
so a few minutes ago, I was telling y'all about what he just stood in front of the G7 and said about how Obama was throwing millions at them to pay the problem away. Right now, we know that Obama gave them 1.7 billion. This fool has to give them 12 billion within 60 days, give them another 12 billion, in addition to 300 billion for reconstruction fees. Along with that comes they have to leave their presence. U.S. presence has to leave the Middle East. This is not even the negotiation. This is just to get them to the table.
Right.
Ceasefire in Lebanon has to cease to exist. Like, and he went to the G7 knowing that he just signed this memorandum that he drafted and bragging about this memorandum, talking about Obama paying some 324 billion right now to date, and there might be more to come.
Right. So, Denim, I know that we're at 324 billion. I saw somewhere, and I'm gonna have to go back and research it. That number actually made it up to 524 billion.
I can believe it.
Half a trillion dollars. When we could have been good paying 1.7 billion, and we weren't even paying that. That was already their money.
Strait of Hormuz was still open and free for passage. Now they are going to control the Strait of Hormuz still and charge for passage. This idiot, he's a total screw up.
The art of the deal.
And however much he tries to reverse
Art
what
of the steal.
Obama has done, he doubles down on the stupidity and to destroy it 10 times more.
Oh yeah, he's good at that. Listen, they came from a whole family of I don't know if they slow. I don't know if they got like mental disability, just like the son Eric when he contacted his fighter friend and asked them, do y'all sometimes throw fights or can was there something wrong with this other fighter? I'm trying to place a bet. Like they just
Wow.
stay
Mm.
into corruption. So hey,
They can't help it. It's in their DNA.
Thank.
It is in their
It's
DNA.
it's a hot mess, sis. It really and truly is. And every single day, I tell y'all, every single day, you don't blink. Don't blink.
but
You guys, we need to take a quick commercial break. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break. Miss Morningstar, I got it.
Welcome to Compassion Counseling and Training Services, LLC, where healing takes flight. I am Nicole Wiley, licensed independent clinical social worker, and we empower children, individuals, families, and couples through individualized therapy via telehealth. Using evidence-based approaches like CBT and mindfulness, we help clients build resilience and rediscover their wings. If you're ready to begin your journey, visit CompassionCounselingandTrainingServices.com.
Hello, everybody. My name is Monica Meeks. I'm a wife, a mom, and a soldier for life. And I'm running for the 19th Judicial District Circuit Court Clerk for Montgomery and Robertson County in Tennessee. I am so grateful for Our Plug LLC for giving me an opportunity to share my platform and explain why I'm running for office. Early voting is July 17th through August 1st, with the final day of voting on August 6, 2026. I'm an independent candidate, and I appreciate your support.
This is Transformation Training Academy. If you're someone that people walk up to and just talk to and tell all their business to and they don't know you, this is your sign. If you're ready to level up, Transformation Training Academy is ready for you. Coach Nikki and Counselor Nikki push you past your limits into your purpose. We help you break patterns, build confidence, and create real change. Your breakthrough isn't someday, it's today. Contact us at info@thetransformationtrainingacademy.com.
Hi, everyone. I'm Mara Keller, retired Army Lieutenant Colonel and candidate for Congress in Georgia's 3rd District. Now, I'm running because too many decisions in Washington are being made without listening to the people that they affect, whether it's public safety, veterans care, education, or protecting our constitutional rights. These aren't partisan issues. If you believe our government should work for everyday Americans and not special interests, I invite you to stand with us. Your donations help keep this grassroots campaign people-powered. Every donation fuels our voter outreach, ads, and our shared fight for a better Georgia. Visit marakeller.com to donate today. Let's finally serve the people who send us to Washington. And a huge thanks to DJ Kitty Cat 50 for the energy and the spotlight. Let's keep pushing.
Join Political Tea every Wednesday, 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern on Our Plug LLC.
Where the tea is hot.
And you'll catch us sipping on it too. We keep the conversation fresh and the brew hot. You can bring your questions, your stories, and your cup, because we're pouring it all out.
You don't want to miss it.
And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We're back once again with Denim and TheRealdussepapi. And Real, you had left off. You were just about to get into another one. Go ahead.
So before I get into another one, can we backtrack for just a second?
Of course.
Did y'all see how rough this guy looked over there at that G7? That dude, he was looking casket ready.
Any day now.
You
Now, I
know,
can't even say casket sharp, just
casket ready, because ain't nothing sharp about that.
Baby, I don't know what was going on. Real, what was going on the side of his face and the neck?
hey, whatever it is,
real cakey over there. Real cakey.
Look, whatever it is, Ronnie Jackson ain't gonna tell us the truth. Dr. Ronnie Jackson.
Ronnie ain't saying nothing.
Ain't said a word.
This guy flew all the way to Geneva, France, looking like death just once over. And then he pulled the same mess that he does right here in the States. He's sitting in meetings, leaning over, falling asleep. And then at one point, he was standing up. I think he was standing next to Macron. Somebody told him to shake hands. He was standing up, almost falling asleep. Like, guys, we got to stop this elder abuse. Like, we got to do something about it.
Well, you know, all I'm gonna say is, they want him out there, and they gonna have him out there till he drops. And hey, I got my dress ready. I'm ready.
Right.
I'm ready.
Hey, he said something else that was kind of funny, y'all. I just thought about this. He was like, "Yeah, we took their money," because he was trying to sound like a big guy, like a wise guy, New York style. We took their money. We put it in an account. Now we decided we're going to give them back. I mean, we took it, so it's only right to give it back, right? I mean, this is how he was talking, as if he's some type of mob gangster in New York.
But that money was frozen before he ever stepped his crippled foot in the office.
Exactly, Deuce. This is why I say ain't no future in your fronting. They should have played that song right away. Ain't no future in your fronting.
So
asked him what? What? Sir, you're lying. Again. Go ahead.
Right. So moving right along. The Trump administration, Holly Springs, is putting people with lifelong conditions who've been through, all the disability appointments, this, that, and the other. Lifelong conditions through benefit reassessments.
What? Reassessing?
Yes. Again, they are putting people with lifelong conditions through disability reassessments.
What they doing with Mitch? What's going on with Mitch?
He's in the hospital right now, right? So he was admitted again back to the hospital.
I mean, is he still above or below?
Are they assessing him? Because I think he weekend at Bernie's for real.
Listen,
Mitch been gone.
Been gone. Okay, just like that other senator. What is he? A House rep that's been gone. Ain't nobody seen him since January. Been gone.
But unfortunately, Mitch hadn't retired yet, so he wasn't getting in these benefits. But I mean, what kind of country have we come to where people have lifelong ailments, whether it's mental conditions, it could be people with all types of things that is never going to go away in life, and you're telling them, oh, we're going to reassess your condition, and we may take your money if we don't deem it up to standard with whatever.
What you mean take your money? What does that mean?
Well, this reassessment is for their benefits.
I know it's for their benefits, but I know they have already taken all the money.
Listen,
how much more money are they? How much more? They've taken it all.
You got to ask LaShondra about that. But I mean, this is not this is nothing more than them looking for ways to claw back more money. This is what they've been doing since they passed this big BS bill.
You know what's more reprehensible about that right there is they're going to allow people who are not doctors, not healthcare providers, not mental health awareness people to make the decision that these people, they can go to work. They're not getting no government money. And that's exactly what they're going to do. They're not using professionals. They're ignoring the advice of scientists, of doctors, of the professionals. That's why our administration is the way it is. That has been their MO from the beginning. Yep. Get rid of the intelligence, get rid of the knowledge, and let's just all be stupid.
Yep. And be stupid and try and take everything that we can. Get those who can stop us out the way. Fire them, retire them, take away their positions so that we can just walk right on in, take the gold bars right off the shelf and put them in our piggy bank. Stephen Miller, come to the front of the room.
It's these
LaShandra.
old, it's all these old people though. Y'all notice that? It's like these older people that's doing this stuff. And it's
They're
like
not old. They're not old. They still
I'm
got
talking
the
about,
money.
well, I know they trying to get like, Pee Wee
They got-
German and all them.
Yeah, they still got them in there. The older ones are let me quote unquote strong enough to push it through.
Yes,
but the younger ones are
that's what
also
I'm
reaping
talking
the
about.
benefits of it.
So now, I think this all ties into one of my other topics, which is number 9 on that list, Denham. I think even the old people, because they play dirty politics, people like Mitch McConnell, who has always wanted to get his hands on that Social Security fund. I think they are trying to unalive a bunch of people because, here it is now, the Social Security Administration has a looming insolvency. It's about to become insolvent. And says in 2032, payments will be cut by 20%. How do you cut payments by 20% when nothing in this economy is getting any cheaper?
And it's our money.
They stealing.
Right. Money we paid into this system.
That's what's
They've been
important.
stealing from it though. Y'all know
we have been paying into Social Security since our first paycheck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
where
most of
is
us
the
had
money?
a lot of us had jobs when we were teenagers, right?
Yeah, 16.
So we've been paying into Social Security, and they've been dipping and dabbing and stealing from it the whole time.
The whole time. Yes.
They have.
And then I see on the other app, Miss D in the comments said, as of today, 750,000 children are kicked off of SNAP.
Ridiculous.
But they gonna give $300 billion to Iran and won't feed the children in America.
And his excuse was 300 billion. We bombed the heck out of them, so it's gonna be like $1 trillion to bring back their economy. They're not. So I guess the 300 billion ain't really big numbers because it's gonna take $1 trillion. Like,
you know what? Let me say this. I have a speculation. Allegedly. Who's to say that Iran is really gonna get that money?
Oh, well, you can best believe, Iran, if they don't get that money, they're going to call it out. And guess who back to fighting again? Guess who going to shut those straits down again?
Y'all, please tell me when this man has ever paid anybody.
It's been proven they are smarter than him. See,
Right.
They know who he is. This has been proven already. Like, Iran has they have beat him without.
From
they know
day
they
one.
Can't get over here and cause, but they're doing it. They hitting us on the inside, like our economy, and the way they know how to get to him, get to all of us.
Now, I just want everybody to pay attention, and I want everybody to really think about what I'm gonna say. When has he ever paid anyone? Iran, y'all better get it up front. Y'all better get it up front. Y'all better get it today.
Money.
Because tomorrow he's not gonna remember he said this, and he's gonna lie and say that you said you were gonna give him $300 billion. Trust me,
Right.
and that is allegedly.
Well,
but
that's what Iran did. What's going on right now is a deal to make a deal. If you hold up the terms of this stuff that you promised us, then we can make a peace deal. But right now, it's a deal to make a deal.
Wait a minute. So they haven't exchanged ACH draft information.
They had I got some news that they did. I got some news that they did an auto pen signature.
What? Not the auto pen. Not the same.
With the news
not
came
this.
through my phone and said it was a digital auto pen.
Not the auto pen, sis. You can't use an auto pen, Joe Biden.
Listen, y'all take my mic. I'm about to walk up off of here.
Look, and for my folks in New York, I just got some disturbing news. They going to Frumpy House, the NBA champion. Y'all going over there?
The Knicks?
Yeah, I got a news break because you know Dolan, the owner of the Knicks, is friends with Frumpy. That's his boy.
Oh, you know
So
what?
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna stay out of this one.
That way y'all going? Y'all going over there to the infested disease house? I mean, think about it. I don't know who going, but
I would have a stomach ache.
Right.
I'd be I'd be like, I can't
with you, Jonas. I wouldn't go.
The toilet.
Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, I wouldn't go either. But anyways, moving right along, the next thing on the list, I want to talk about us, Democrats. So now I read that Hillary Clinton says Biden's run for re-election cost Democrats the 2024 election. So I say, let's discuss how sometimes Dems, we can be our own worst enemy. Why this is something that's happened. It's after the fact. Why even speak on it now? I mean, it's not like Biden is gonna run again in
do say they don't
2028.
understand. They don't understand how we understand family business. We don't talk about family business in public. When we gotta discuss something about the family, we do it in behind closed doors. Everybody don't need to know what's going on with family, but them, they gotta feel the need. There you go, Kitty. Put it up. Can you shut your mouth? Can you shut your mouth, Hillary?
Listen.
Be quiet, lady.
I'm not getting it. Like, I don't care
They want to talk.
what type of allegations, what type of scandals, what kind of tomfoolery is going on the other side. They shut the you know what up and they go along with it. So here we are. Oh, Biden is the reason why we didn't win in 2020. Why?
They just don't know when to shut up.
But it's just like, you say this stuff, and then we get this infighting going on between Democrats. Blah, blah, blah. Well, if this wouldn't have happened, they would have won. If this would have, they would have won. And, it's kind of like when we saw what we saw in Texas with these primaries, with this whole Jasmine Tallarico thing. Guys, we got to stop being our own worst enemy. Like, oh, I'm not voting for Tallarico. They did this. They did. What is the alternative?
So I was saying, and I had the same exact conversation with a group of people, that the alternative is, and ultimately, we're going to have to come to the realization that some of us, we have an idea of the way this government should be ran. We have all these opinions, and the Democrats are not representing us correctly. Then we have to feel obligated that we're going to have to join that political fight. Some of us are going to have to step into that arena, especially the group that sits here on social media and have these conversations. We know, we see what's happening politically with them. And we know the change that we need. And that change is not being represented at large in the Democratic Party. So some of us are going to have to take that gander and throw our hat in the ring too.
I agree.
So I agree with that, Denham. I absolutely agree with that as far as representation. But first, how do we start and fix us as constituents? We hear something and immediately it's cats and dogs.
We gotta
Cats and
stop being
dogs.
so emotional, real. I mean, we all we always on go. Put it like that. My people, we
Always.
always on go. We always ready. We are. And that's what I love about my people. But there's a time and a place for everything.
Tell them, sis.
And you can't be on go all the time. You mentally on go, but you gotta fall back. Hold on, fall back, bruh. Fall back, sis. Let's strategize because we way smarter than them. Okay, that's number one. And if we want to move this thing, we gonna need to. Okay, please get out of my way. Go sit down. You right there. No, you don't know what you're talking about.
Because
And we gotta just push them to the side forcefully. We gotta be forceful now when we get in there and say, no, you shut up. You gonna follow this program. This is what we doing. This is what we over here doing. And if you don't like it, then go to the back of the bus. But if you ain't riding up in the front with us, you can't sit up here because this is what we doing.
I mean, you got to think about it. Jill Stein. Let's take Jill Stein. Who is she? Anyway, where's she at? Jill Stein is a prime example. Every election, she brings her brown teeth out and she gets people to vote for her.
I ain't never seen her. She got brown teeth.
She got brown teeth. What am I supposed to say? Her teeth are brown. They got stuff for that, girl.
You can't trust her.
Look.
You can't trust her, y'all.
She comes to the front of the room and she brings out these people who are so bent on thinking that they can immediately change the narrative. And instead of doing their due diligence and their homework and seeing that the people that you're aligning yourself with, is it for the American people? I get it. What happened in Palestine, what happened in Gaza was horrific. Right. Can we please also focus on what's happening here? Yeah. And when this person only pops up every 4 years to disrupt an election, I need people to put on their thinking caps and say, why are you here? All of those people who are following her, please do your due diligence and look at who's funding. Follow the money, please. I'm in finance. Please, for the love of God, follow the money. Because money is the root to all evil. And when she pops up with them brown teeth every 4 years, we have disruption and we have people going in the same party and only in the Democratic Party saying, oh, well, Democrats own slaves. And baby, that you didn't know the party switch? Or, oh, Democrats always want Black people to vote for. Sir, please tell me how the Republicans are making your life any better. Please tell me, what has Jill Stein ever done?
Nothing.
Shown up every 4 years,
especially she got
browner than ever.
That's nasty.
And she didn't even
That's
take
poor
the time
hygiene,
to go get her teeth cleaned before she popped up back on the scene. But you are following her. I need us to think. I need us to think.
Yeah, I mean, all she does, yeah, you're right. And I mention her in my intro every night. All she does is shows up to sway swing votes and independent votes. And guys, like DJ Kitty said, do your homework. See who's funding her. See what kind of PACs are sending money to her campaign. And then that's how you'll know what her real agenda is. Don't just, I mean, come on. Every 4 years though, and she hasn't even came close to winning a dang gone thing.
Oh,
stop voting.
Where is she right now, y'all?
Not at the dentist.
Oh, you won't see her till 2027. She'll start running for 2028. So you'll see her in 27.
Hey, let me tell y'all one other thing that y'all boy did. This stuff just popping up in my head because I saw a comment about Pootie Tang in them in the comments. You know, he gave them a shout out. He gave Pootie Tang and little she dude. He gave him a shout out. when I say he said,
Right.
and I want to give, it was a shout out. He said, "Thank you for not interfering in this. I want to really thank President Putin and President Xi. You know, good friends of mine. They didn't interfere, and they could have, but they didn't. He gave him a shout out
every single day.
Oh, he loves kissing fascist hind parts. So
Wait a minute. China gave Iran missiles.
Sure did.
They took shiploads of artillery over to Iran.
That's twice.
Russia.
Hey, Denim.
Yeah.
You see what I'm doing, right? When stuff like that happens, he just looks away.
I'm like,
we gotta blink. We gotta,
I already got it. I got it.
Let's keep going, y'all.
Keep going.
But go ahead, Denim.
Oh no, I'm just pointing out the hypocrisy. He is a weak man, and he powers to no one. No, he's a weak man. He's a weak man.
I think he did this it was a money grab.
Yeah.
At this point, it was a money grab.
Money got to play a role in it. Come on, if it ain't about the money,
they out of prison, get money. So speaking of getting money, DJ Kitty, I am here to announce to you that your boy is now saying that this White House ballroom is going to cost you $600 million now, Kitty. First of all, hold on. Let me finish.
If you finish, if you don't finish, I'm not paying.
First, you gonna pay what he tell you to pay. Listen, he's telling you now this ballroom is gonna cost $600 million, and of that, half of that is coming from your pocket.
I'm not. First of all, you don't stop pointing at me because I'm not paying a dime.
I'm just telling you what the man said. I'm just a messenger. Okay? Don't get mad at me. I'm just a messenger. But anyways, yeah.
You come up here, you just a messenger.
Y'all ready to do a class action suit?
I'm ready to do a class action lawsuit. I've been ready.
Let's do it.
I want MAGA to know that every time Trump came out to the public and he was telling them how him and his buddies was going to take care of the cost of that ballroom, that there was an internal memorandum stating who was going to have to pay for it the whole time. Mm-hmm. So he intentionally and deliberately lied every time he stepped to a mic and told you people that him and his people was going to pay for it.
He lied on the mic.
You're back the whole time.
Denim, do you mean that he came in front of the cameras and lied to the American people, but behind the scenes, they signed legislation for us to have to pay for it? I ain't paying for it.
It isn't so.
I'm not paying for it.
It isn't so.
I'm not doing it.
You gonna pay for that ballroom?
I'm not paying for nothing real.
Just like you gonna pay for that $300 billion for Iran to rebuild. Yes, you gonna pay for that art. You pay and you help pay. And you help pay for that dirty reflecting pool we got out there.
First of all, I'm not paying for nothing. Why is it green?
It's algae. And did you see they was trying to pour some peroxide in there?
And bleach.
Did you see them people that were trying to clean it?
Yeah, they were pouring bleach and peroxide in it.
$99, 99 cents so peroxide.
Is it the same kind of bleach that he told us to drink to get rid of COVID?
Probably.
Lord have mercy.
And then there was a dude on Fox News talking about ain't nothing wrong with the pool. It's blue like the flag. And we
and it's just as green, about as green as Real's hat. Is that why you wore the hat?
Yep. But listen, Kitty, when he told us to drink that bleach, I sure wish he would have led by example.
For real?
You first, sir.
Anyways, what else is going on? Oh, yeah. We got a new apparently a new terrorist organization in the country.
Another one?
I'm so sick.
You're right. So Morning Star, DJ Kitty, can y'all tell me And by the way, it's called Antifa. Can y'all tell me who the leader is of that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Anti-fascist.
How
Who's
many
the
members?
anti-fascist leader? Who's the anti-fascist leader? I think we all are pretty much.
I mean, it's so many of us. It's
a
hard to
lot.
decide.
We are anti-fascist, most of us. So
Most of us, except them people, them blaggers and them MAGA.
yeah,
They don't even know what it means. You know, they just say what they hate, but you ask them what it means, they have no idea. You ask them a definition, they looking at you like they lost. They have no clue.
Yeah. So I was trying to find who the leader was, how many members they have in the organization, and how many chapters they have. But anyways, the feds charged 15 Antifa members in Minnesota with violently interfering with ICE operations during protests. How did they know that these guys were in this Antifa group?
How did they know?
Is that like charges, the real charge? Like, is that
Yeah,
the real charges?
Yeah, these are real charges.
And when they say violently interfering with these are people that just were bystanders videotaping them and the things that they were doing. But we saw this coming. We saw it early on when he started to attack the law firms and suing them.
Yep.
It progressed, and it got to this point where now he's comfortable enough going after everyday average American citizens, and they have a list. I don't know. So the Trump administration has created this group. It's called the NSPM7. I think that's what we're referring to here.
NSPM. I'm tired. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jenna.
They're looking for people that are who express anti-Americanism, anti-capitalism, anti-Christianity. Anybody who supports overthrowing the United States government, extremism on migration, extremism on race, gender, hostilities toward those who hold traditional American family values, and anybody who holds hostility towards those who hold traditional American views on religion. So
that's everybody in America.
Yes, it is.
That's everybody. We
yes,
all feel the same way. So, sir, there's not enough space in the jails for us all. Y'all continue on doing what you do, but watch my shoes. Denim.
Everybody go to Walmart, get y'all something.
Yeah, go to Walmart, get you something. Anyway, Denim, thank you for joining us. It looks like Real got one more he wants to get in there.
So listen, this
minutes. Go ahead.
This is not for discussion, but things I think the people listening need to know.
One of those is a cliffhanger, Will.
Huh?
One of those is a cliffhanger because I got something to add on to it. I know what you're talking about. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh no, the ones that were important. First and foremost, the Trump administration is injecting children as young as 18 months old with stem cells to treat or cure autism.
Who tested that?
Hold on.
This is some RFK stuff. Hold on, guys. I just want to read the list and then I'm gonna shut up. Trump and aides fear that White House journalists secretly recorded a Situation Room meeting about how they were going to handle the Epstein files. They fear it will be published in a book scheduled for release on June 23rd. Lastly, Trump is suggesting that families who cannot afford health care take out loans from insurance companies to cover costs. I'm done. If y'all want to throw anything in, y'all go have at it.
I have nothing more to say. I'm speechless. Denim, did you have something else?
I would piggyback off of that last one with the expectation of health companies to give people loans when they've been jacking up prices and costs of medical care. What makes you think these loans are going to be affordable? And who are they for? The average American is already living one paycheck away from being in a hospital. Like a medical bill, one medical bill away from being homeless. Basically.
Homeless, yeah.
Right. So that is, he's not for the American people. Nothing he has done has been for the American people. Everything he has done has been for self his family.
Yeah, and his friends.
Yeah.
As limited as those are. I want to leave on a positive note. It is Juneteenth weekend. I need everybody to just take a deep breath and realize that our ancestors knew that this evil would rear its ugly head again. It is time for us to do the only thing that we can do, and that is hold our dollars. They understand nothing else except money. And I'm not joking. The only thing that they understand is money. Stop giving them your money. Plain and simple. Stop. And going and I'm not trying to tell anybody what to do, but I'm trying to tell you straight up, these people do not care about any of us, including you. Denim, thank you so very much for your expertise, for coming and sharing the spotlight with your homeboy Real. I want to call my brother, but he always comes up here with nonsense. Any last words before we say, goodbye to our listening audience?
I do, and I want this to speak to everybody that's listening, everybody out there in the world, not just specifically to this country. I'm gonna need for everybody to understand that we have to choose a side, right? Staying silent breeds complacency, and it only helps the oppressor, those that are terrorizing people. So we have to choose a side.
You're right.
That's
absolutely. Please go vote. Brother Real, once again, it has been a pleasure speaking with you. When we get off of here, I'm telling my sister exactly how you acted today. I know she's watching, but I'm still telling. Any last word to our listening audience?
Yes, folks, we see everything that's going on, and this is nothing more than a reminder that between now and the further closer we get to this midterms, the crazier things are going to get. If you haven't been getting yourself together, stocking up on supplies, taking a little money out of the bank, um, going tax exempt, do what you got to do. Get loaded for bear, because like Denham said, you're gonna have to choose a side. And I'm telling you now, this thing will not end without a fight. So hey, make sure you're fighting for the right team. And talk to your family, have those dinner table conversations about the things that you heard us talking about today. We need to get the word out. We got too much buying power. Money talks, and you know what walks. So let's do what we got to do. And I'm done.
Amen. Amen. Thank you, Brother Real. Baby girl, little sis, I know.
I just want to say this, and then we're going to close it all the way out. The autism thing. Let me tell y'all. Stem cell therapy and autism for the autism spectrum disorder. In Florida, they got private clinics doing this, okay? It is not approved by the FDA. Is no solid scientific evidence that children are benefiting from this. Children with autism are brilliant, okay? Brilliant minds. Do not mess with your children in that way. That is, to me, abuse. And I'm saying it. Let them
Don't let the government do it either.
Don't let the government experiment on your child.
Thank you.
Because that's what they're doing.
That's an
just so you know, Morningstar, when you start injecting stem cells from other people who don't look like you into your body, it compromises your immune system.
Exactly. Do not let them experiment with your baby. And I'm going to leave it there, because that just ticked me off. Holly Springs, Mississippi, Memphis, Tennessee. Go out and be great today, y'all. We love y'all. Thank you for coming in, joining the show. As always, come back tomorrow and celebrate Juneteenth with us. And let's get prepared for a beautiful, beautiful celebration as President Obama and his beautiful wife, Michelle, open up their presidential center. I cannot wait to get to Chicago to visit that beautiful foundation that's built on love, respect, honesty, integrity, and trust, okay? Something that this administration knows nothing about. Anyway, y'all have a great day. Thank you, TikTok. Thank you, Instagram. Thank you, Facebook. Everybody, we love y'all. Y'all did y'all thing today. Y'all did y'all big one. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Make sure y'all come tune in 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Bye. As we wrap up today's show, we want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in, tapping in, and staying connected to your community.
Remember, this platform exists to uplift Black-owned businesses, nonprofits, creatives, and community leaders who are doing the work that moves us forward.
Make sure you support today's guests. Share the show. Stay plugged into our plugs, because when we support each other, we all rise.
Until next time, keep believing, keep building, and keep shining. You've got this.
You've been listening to Our Plugs, the community connection where communities meet opportunity. We'll see you next time.